Sabi nila libre raw mangarap, pero bakit parang ang mahal niyang tuparin? Let's talk about the cost of the dreams in this new Trying Hard podcast episode. Hi and welcome to another episode of Trying Hard with Lyqa podcast. This is where we talk about the painful stuff, the realities that we all have to live through. Hindi na laging nagtatagumpay minsan survival na lang. And a huge part of our lives, honestly, is having dreams and doing what we could to make all of those come true. Pero again, like I said in the intro, mahal. Mahal to pa rin ng mga pangarap. And even right now, nasabihin na natin I'm in a better place than I was before, marami pa ring mahal na pangarap para sa akin. But more than the financial cost of dreams, meron pang ibang mga kailangan nating ibayad kapag tumutupad tayo ng pangarap natin. So, that's what we're going to talk about ngayon. But just a quick anecdote, I actually tweeted this. Not the first time I tweeted something along the lines of this. Pero nung pinost ko to, apparently it resonated with a lot of people. Ngayon ko lang chine-check na may 2,900 plus reposts, 263 quotes, etc. Ibig sabihin nga, again, a lot of people probably agree with me na mahal to pa rin ang mga pangarap. Now, we have a previous episode about the 4 truths about dreams. You may want to check that out dito sa conversation na ito. Pero again, today, it's all about yung mga kailangan nating i-surrender. And welcome to my TED Talk. Yan. TED Talk kasi TED yung ating mnemonic device for this episode. TED yung pag-uusapan natin na kailangan ibayad kapag nagtutupad ka ng pangarap. And the very first one, I think, is quite obvious. Time. When we are trying to make our dreams come true, it always costs time. And we say time as in yung oras na ginugugol natin to say study to be a doctor, study to be a lawyer, put in yung time para magsimula ng isang YouTube channel, isang podcast, isang project, right? And it takes a lot of time to get to a point na you would find some measure of success in any field na gusto mong pasukin. Meron ngang laging kino-quote, 'di ba, na it takes 20 years daw to be a one-hit wonder. Ang ibig sabihin nun, a lot of these successful people that we see, hindi naman automatic yung success nila. Madalas yan, they went through the grind ng pagiging busker muna bago maging performer sa stage. We saw that in Ed Sheeran. We saw that sa maraming mga successful artists. Hindi lahat. No? Meron naman talaga na overnight success or madali lang ang sabihin natin, air quotes, yung pag-achieve nila ng pangarap nila. Pero for most people, dreams cost time. And with dreams being a changing thing, di ba, na pag-usapan natin yan dun sa 4 truths about dreams, dreams could change or evolve, it takes more and more time over the span of our lives to make dreams come true. Now, hindi lang time natin, hindi lang personal time ang cost ng dreams. May mga times na it also costs yung yung time ng other people around us. It also costs yung time ng people who choose to support us, who choose to journey with us. And I found that to be very real, not just for myself in the things that I do, but also for the people who chose to join me in this journey, including you. Nasa episode, I think, 96 na tayo ng podcast. And what that means is, if siguro 20 episodes per podcast episode, let's put it at that, nasa, ibig sabihin nun, 1,800? 1,800 plus or almost 2,000, around 2,000 minutes na ang ginugol ko sa pagsasalita sa podcast na ito. But more than that, kayong mga nakikinig, diba? You also spent your time with me in making this podcast dream come true for me, sharing what I learned, helping cultivate yung culture ng pagiging try hard. Nag-imbak tayo ng oras at ginugol natin yun dito sa project na ito. So thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for joining me in this journey, as I always say. And thank you for your time in making this dream come true. Now, dito na rin papasok yung fact na we can maybe open the opportunity for people to spend their time in helping us make our dreams come true. But we can't force people to do that. Nakakalungkot that in many conversations, people say the cost of dreams could come at the cost of relationships or friendships. Unahin ko na wala yun sa listahan natin today. Now, I did talk about unfriending before, right? I did talk about the value of values and how important it is to have shared values with people that you have in your life, especially with people that you are achieving dreams with. Pero sa akin, hindi naman kailangan. Hindi automatic. Pwede kang magkaroon ng pangarap, pwede mong tuparin ang mga pangarap mo, pwede kang mag-strive for what you really want and what God has placed in your heart without losing people in the process. So hindi siya requirement. It could happen when, say, a person doesn't want to spend time with you in reaching your dreams. Someone maybe na hindi ka pa nakikita ngayon as a successful partner or something like that, di ba? Na parang hindi ako mag-i-invest ng oras in waiting for you to be at the point na gustuhin ko to be with you or to partner with you or to be in a business with you. Like, those things could happen. But it really is a measure of time more than anything. Una pa lang na medyo mabigat na. Pero we have 2 more to go. Now, the next E. No? E tayo kasi TED Talk nga to. No? So, time. E natin is effort. Now, yung effort na yun, I know I could have framed it as energy. No? Energy, you put energy into your dreams. Pero sa akin, I'd rather use the word effort. I didn't use the word enthusiasm kasi hindi naman kailangan minsan ng enthusiasm pagdating sa dreams. Minsan nga nauubos nga enthusiasm natin over time. Pero ang constant and consistent E na kailangan natin when we are going after our dreams is effort. Effort to stay on track. Effort to keep going. Effort to do the things that you don't enjoy doing particularly pero wala kailangan eh. And I'm saying that kasi a lot of people still think that when it comes to going after your dreams, para siyang movie, no? Para siyang training montage, 'di ba kung nanonood kayo ng mga sports films or kaya any type of film na merong goal, 'di ba? Sa Miss Congeniality nga meron din 'di ba? Yung pageant preparation niya sa mga Rocky movies, no? Yung mga boxing movies, makikita mo na nag-jump rope sila. Like, people think when you have this target locked na sa dream mo, susunod na yung training montage noon. Na parang okay na lahat, di ba? Nahihirapan ka pero okay lang, ganado ka pa rin. But the truth is, it takes a lot more effort to convince yourself that the part that is hard, that's thankless, that's hindi nakikita ng ibang tao is going to be worth it. So the cost of dreams really is effort. Effort in actually doing something, pero effort din in making sure that you're keeping on. And yung term na ginagaslight mo yung sarili mo, like natatawa talaga ako every time I remember that kasi may nagsabi sa akin na parang galingan daw yung ginagaslight daw niya yung sarili niya. Parang may nag-tweet or nag-comment. It's parang, it's funny. Medyo maling use din kasi ang pag-gaslight, ibig sabihin nun may sinister ka na intention. May episode din pala tayo on gaslighting, by the way. Pero when you're gaslighting yourself or basically you're conditioning yourself to do something you don't want to do, that process in itself requires effort. So again, the cost of dreams, time, effort. We have one more. And pag-usapan natin yan right after this quick break.
I haven't been posting a lot of videos lately and here's why. This is the official planner para sa mga tryhards. I created this planner with one goal, which is to make a planner that's good enough for you to destroy. Anong ibig sabihin ko dyan? Alam ko yung feeling na bagong-bago yung planner mo, mabango pa, at dahil ang ganda-ganda niya, parang ayaw mong sulatan. Kaya I wanted something na pagkahawak ninyo, gustong-gusto nyo ng simulan na sulatan kahit pangit ang handwriting mo o wala kang maisulat. This planner is undated, parang ikaw. Which means you can start using it or stop using it whenever. Hanggat may space pa siya. This planner may also be the best worst looking planner you'll ever get. Anong ibig sabihin ko dyan? This planner comes with its own ink stains, coffee stains, doodles, at kung ano-ano pa, para hindi ka ma-threaten. Kasi nga, di ba, mabuti nang magulo yung planner pero maayos yung buhay, kesa maayos yung planner pero magulo yung buhay. Now, paano naman yung mga walang plano? Pwede rin to sa'yo. It includes its own set of activities para matulungan ka to find kahit one goal lang for this next year. So that's it. This is the I don't just try, I try hard planner for tryhards like me. And whether you're using this planner, another type of planner, old pages from old notebooks, or printouts like I did before, what matters most is not the planner itself, but how you use it. Use it well.
Get yours today by messaging the Lyqa Maravilla Facebook page.
All right, so thank you for sticking around. Just a quick thank you sa lahat ng mga kumuha na ng Trying Hard Planner. No? Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat dun sa ating I don't just try, I try hard planner. Marami nang nagpe-prepare apparently for next year at nagre-regalo, bumibili ng regalo or panregalo sa mga anak, kapatid, kasama sa trabaho, etc. So thank you so much for those na nag-order na. Medyo limited yung stocks natin, so unahan na lang po. And yeah, excited ako kasi we're still not doing a parang big launch to the public. I really wanted you guys, yung mga try hard, na mauna sa pila dito kasi ginawa ko talaga yung planner para sa inyo. Like, kayo yung demographic, yung target ng planner na yun. Not just anyone, but those who are not afraid to try hard, which is really our war cry, diba? Anyway, salamat again at balikan na natin to. So, ano ang cost of dreams? We talked about time, not just yours, but other people's time. Number 2, effort. Singit ko na rin, not just yours, but other people's effort as well. Lalo na kung ang dreams natin ay masyadong malaki para sa sarili natin. And I've seen that happen with me, my team, the people who joined me on this journey. You know, ang effort din, minsan finances din yan. It goes in the form of finances. So, lahat ng mga channel members, channel supporters natin, mga tumutulong to make all of these happen. It takes effort as well. Now, the third thing, I saved this for last, not just because letter D siya, kasi TED nga, yung ating mnemonic device, but this is actually the hardest part. The hardest thing to go through and the biggest cost na kailangan nating ibayad. The cost of dreams sometimes is not just time, not just effort, but other dreams as well. Dreams ang binabayad natin sa iba pang dreams. I'll let that sink in muna. Now, what do I mean by that? Hindi ako naniniwala kasi dun sa you can have it all. Hindi talaga. I think if you try to act like it's true, you'll run yourself dry, mafo-frustrate ka, madi-disappoint ka. Kasi hindi siya humanly possible. Hindi siya physically possible. Something's gotta give, yung sinasabi nga. No? And what that means is when we are going after dreams, sometimes may mga dreams na kailangan nating ibulsa, kailangan nating ilagay neatly sa isang kahon, tapos ilagay sa drawer ng buhay natin, tapos sabihin natin na, siguro one day, if may chance na babalikan kita. Pero a lot of times, hindi nagagawa yon. May mga dreams na sasagasaan nung one dream that you're going after. And I'm saying that kasi my dream to democratize education in the Philippines, to make educational content, motivational content that would help yung mga kababayan natin who can't afford to pay for this kind of information, this kind of access, this kind of content, sabihin na natin, came at the cost of some of my personal dreams as well. You know, hindi ako nagre-regret, pero I need to acknowledge the fact na may mga sinuko din ako, di ba? Una sa lahat would be, sabihin na natin, sige, yung my dream to be a lawyer when I was a kid. Kasi nagsabay-sabay, nung nagtitake ako ng psych boards, gumagawa ako ng mga first 100 to 200 videos na educational on YouTube, plus yung nagtuturo ako noon, tapos nasa first year ako ng law school. It was very clear to me na hindi ko siya kayang pagsabay-sabayan. And because I prioritized creating content, kahit na walang AdSense revenue, walang kinikita yun nung time na yun. Pero I felt like there's a deep need for this. I had to give that up. And I dropped out of law school. There are dreams like my personal dream, which is, alam niyo, yung white picket fence life. Like, even as a kid, I just wanted to have a simple life, a very private life at that. I also had to give that up. Kasi when you're a content creator, when you're a public figure, sabihin na natin, yung privacy really, na ano siya nabe-break siya many times. And you have to be okay with that, or at least find some sort of balance or acceptance man lang dun sa situation na yun. I've had to really revisit a lot of the things that I wanted or I dreamt about as a kid and see which fits dito sa main dream ko ngayon, which is to, again, democratize access to education here in the Philippines. And marami doon sa mga personal dreams ko ang hindi kasya doon sa sisidlan ko ng pangarap. And I've had to give those up. Now, was it worth it? Is it worth it? Kasi nasa process pa rin ako. I would say yes, no? In a heartbeat, I would still give up law school. I would still give up a lot of these dreams. But I have learned over time na, again, kailangan ko pa rin silang harapin. Kailangan ko pa rin i-acknowledge that certain dreams had to die in order for me to get to this point na I'm on track to achieving my one dream in life. Dreams like, spending this time or creating this moment for people. Like, all of those things. Marami akong kailangang i-sideline in pursuit of this one dream. And I'm saying that not to like fluff myself up or para maawa kayo sa akin or parang or maybe some of you are thinking, ano nga yun, di ba? Parang okay naman yung buhay mo, parang ganun. Like, I understand all of those things. But I have to say this kasi we have to have a realistic point of view when it comes to our pursuit of all things good. Kahit mabuti yung intention mo, mabuti yung pangarap mo. Lagi at lagi na meron kang hindi magagawa. May mga hindi ka pwedeng oohan. May mga people in your life na you may not be able to spend as much time with. And those are hard decisions to face. But when you understand that the cost of dreams is other dreams, nagiging sulit siya. Nagiging sulit yung trade-off. Hindi siya saying no just because you want to say no. Hindi siya arbitrary. You understand that some of these sacrifices are there for a purpose. And I've said this time and time again na tayo yung parang nakakasipat kung ano ba yung measure ng success natin. Ano ba yung dreams talaga that we find worthwhile pursuing. And when you understand that completely, when you find ownership doon sa sitwasyon mo, di ba? Putting all these things together, doon mo masasabi na, okay, I wanted that at a certain point in my life, but I wanted this more, and so this had to take a backseat. So yun. Welcome to my TED Talk. It costs time, effort, and other dreams to make dreams come true. And same as with time and effort, sometimes yung cost na dreams din comes at the cost of dreams of other people, for themselves and for you. I don't think, for example, I don't think my parents dreamt for me to be an educational content creator. I don't think the people in my life dreamt for me to have what I have or be in this situation that I'm always putting my neck out. Lalo na nung rough times last year. I knew that my parents would have rather had a private citizen daughter sometimes. But yun, they also had to, I should say, parang kind of accept the fact that I'm not going to fit yung definition nila of what a successful daughter would be or what a good daughter would be even, because I have this one dream. And over time, sa totoo lang, feeling ko tanggap naman na nila na ang priority ko really is helping more people have access to education so that they could have access to more dreams, more opportunities din. And they could allow themselves to even dream kasi sa totoo lang yung iba, simula pa lang parang imposible na yung mangarap. I'm not saying this to discourage you. In fact, I'm actually sharing this to encourage you Kasi I feel like if we keep selling yung fact na, oh, libre lang mangarap, mangarap ka lang, without equipping people with the antibodies, no, with this fact that it costs time, effort, and dreams, we're going to set them up for disappointment, for frustration. So I guess ibabalik ko yung tanong sa inyo, no, tryhards. Do you have a dream? Do you have dreams? Are you willing to put in the time, the effort, and even sacrifice other dreams to make that dream come true? Aga-aga, hinuhugutan ko kayo. But I'm really hoping that helps. Now, for those of you who got the Trying Hard planner, no, yung ating planner, ay meron tayong mga worksheets sa loob niyan. One of the worksheets has the dream pyramid. So if you're listening to this podcast episode and looking at that page, you may want to revisit that, like reword things, shuffle things around, and really apply yourselves when you come face-to-face with those worksheets, yung personal development parang exercises natin. I will try to make even more in the future. So abang-abang na lang tayo sa announcements. But for those sticking around, you are the ones na tumatapos ng episode, the loyal tryhards dyan na either gustong-gusto talagang nakikinig or naghuhugas kasi ng pinggan kaya hindi pa mapatay yung podcast. Let me just say this, no. Soon, I'm recording this around the first week of October, but during the second week of October, October 13 to 15, you may want to keep an eye out sa EDSA if you're traveling along EDSA, northbound and southbound, kasi we will be in one of those LED billboards, yung Trying Hard podcast. We are also going to do a relaunch, parang rebranding. Basically, gagandahan lang natin kasi nakita nyo naman yung thumbnail at cover art natin. Medyo primitive, no? Kasi parang ginawa ko lang yan ng pandemic days. So we are going to bump up the quality ng ating cover art. We're going to launch it dun din sa LED billboard na yan. And sakto rin kasi October 13 ang official anniversary ng Trying Hard podcast. So malapit na ang October 13. This will be the 3rd year ng podcast. And itatry ko rin isabay na right after that, you'll have our 100th episode of the Trying Hard podcast. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat for joining me in this journey. It's been a roller coaster ride as well. Thank you for being patient kapag wala tayong upload. Kasi ibig sabihin nun, usually may pinagdadaanan ako or may ginagawa akong ibang project. But thanks for sticking around, everyone, sharing this with your friends. It's always heartwarming when I meet one of you guys in the wild. Kasi lagi ko sinasabi, those who consume my educational content, of course, I get inspired, I get excited when I meet them. But when people tell me na, I listen to your podcast, iba yung dating sa akin. As in, parang feeling ko matagal na kami magkakilala or feeling ko may shared kaming suffering that we could really relate with each other. So maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. And if you see me in the wild, let me know. I would love to have conversations with you. As for now, let's end it at that. Dreams cost. Other dreams cost effort, cost time. May you always find it in your heart to pursue the dreams that are worth your while. Kaya niyo yan, guys. As we always say, dream big, work hard, start now. And even when people call you a tryhard, hayaan nyo sila. Don't let that keep you from trying. Subukan lang natin kahit sinusubok tayo ng panahon. Tuloy-tuloy lang tayo. And I'll see you next time.